Hey there everyone, and welcome to another video. I really enjoy programming, and I enjoy working on projects where changing the code drastically changes the visual output of the program. I also enjoy working on projects that simulate old school inventions. In this video, as part of a school history project, I'm going to be doing just that. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how people in the 1920s achieved color movies without using a single computer in the mix. So without further ado, this is my video on Technicolor. Let's check it out. Alright, so you may be wondering what exactly this Technicolor I mentioned is. Well, it's not really that technical. In fact, it's very easy to explain. While there are many variants of Technicolor spanning from 1916 all the way to the 50s, I'll be focusing on the very first and 1916 variant of it. I will also be using this still image of a street advertisement to represent a single frame of a video shot in Technicolor. I'll be running all my programs on this image. Because we're in the 1920s, color cameras do not exist, so in that case, this is what the image will look like if we shot it in grayscale. For a Technicolor frame, two identical versions of the same image are shot in grayscale, one with a red filter over the lens and one with a green one. The program I am writing in the background right now is going to do exactly that. When the program finishes, these are the images we end up with. This next bit of code will act as a Technicolor projector, and the final output of this code will represent what you would see at a movie theater. What the projector is doing is it is taking both the frames and blending them together, using a red filter to capture the red frame and a green filter to capture the green frame, thus restoring the color. Although this is quite redundant and it'll look like we lost detail in the final image, keep in mind that our source image was shot in 2018 on a 4K camera. Those did not exist in the 1920s. The first two images that we created with this program would represent the images captured by a camera in the 1920s. The original source image would represent a scene that a photographer is trying to capture, not an actual image captured by the camera. Keeping that in mind, this is the result of our Technicolor program. In 2018, this picture looks very bad, but if this were the 1910s or 20s, this would look absolutely revolutionary. Because keep in mind, back then, computers, digital storage, and high-resolution color monitors like the one I'm editing this video on did not exist, and your telephone definitely would not have been able to capture an image like this. And thus, Technicolor would have pioneered various technologies that we take for granted on a day-to-day basis, and that makes it pretty important in history, and that also makes it fun to program. Anyway, that was a very neat look at a piece of history that, in my opinion, paved the way for modern video as we know it today, and played an important role back in the 1920s. And with that said, that's about it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll have any sources I used for research in the video description below. Anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for watching.